Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. This is a price analysis update on Polkadot. It's been around 7 days since we last took a look at a project, so we'll have a look at some key levels, what we could identify as a potential buy-in or a potential take profit or accumulation zone. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. This video is in partnership with Cointelegraph Markets Pro. If you want to get one step ahead of the game, go ahead and check their platform out. You will find a link in the pinned comment and the description, and also a full platform review on the front page of my YouTube channel. So this is Polkadot Tether daily time frame Binance chart. A few days ago, we did get that massive wick down to the downside, $22. We had a wick down, which was absolutely crazy. We did a full retracement of that period there, and then we've pushed to the upside. And this region here, this green band, is the major area of support. As you can see, we had no closures below that, so that shows that is a key level of support. Currently priced at $37. Doing well. We've made a good recovery already. If you look at this from the wick down to the downside and to the upside, we've already made a 67% recovery, which is huge, and we're not even a million miles away from the all-time high. If you just have a zoom out, that is the first target for me, the all-time high, and from current prices we are 32% away from all-time highs, which is not much all, to be honest. So let's put a bit of a bearish spin on this first. So let's drop down to a 4-hour time frame. We'll analyse the latest move and have a look at some potential buy zones. So again, we'll use that as a bottom, the $22 area where we got that savage wick to the downside, and then we put on to the top wick there where we rejected at 38.09. We've already done what could be potentially a buy zone. If you look at this move here, we've rejected here, come back down, tested at 382 level, and we are now pushing on. So that buy zone could now be pretty much done for. But if I were you and you're still looking for some orders on Polkadot, I would still target this region here around $32. I think it might be a nice area. If we do reject from here, there's a good chance of coming back down and then pick up liquidity and push on. But remember, we've already done that here. We've actually done that here. So we dropped to the downside, tested it, and pushed back up. There's always a good possibility that we could do it again, but it really depends on how the market swings. I mean, what date are we on now? It's the 14th of September. I mentioned that throughout August that September notoriously and historically is a bearish month for Bitcoin. It's been one of the worst performing months ever for Bitcoin. Currently at 45k, we've actually had a nice bounce up of this level of support here. If we did lose that level and we still get a further downside and Bitcoin drops below 40k, ultimately these pairs will be hammered, and you could look again at $28. But for me so far, I would not consider any buys down there until we did get any downside from Bitcoin. And Polkadot's starting to pick up. I know we've had a lot of layer one projects pushing on. We've had Solana and Avalanche making some huge gains. Ethereum's done some huge gains. Polkadot has yet to really perform, and there's a lot coming for Polkadot. We have Kusama and Polkadot parachains incoming. We've got a lot going on. It's a vastly significant project compared to some other layer ones, in my opinion. I think once it just starts getting some traction, we'll be looking back and thinking, wow, why didn't I manage to get some under $50? A bit like Ethereum, why didn't I get any under $100? This is going to be the same, in my opinion. So buys at around $32. Targets though, if you're looking to take some profit, let's just drop that to a daily. If you're looking for some profit, then obviously the first area to take profit is going to be at all-time high, around $49. Only take profit with the sight of pretty much looking to buy straight back in. So if you're looking at a rejection off here, maybe wait till about 46, 45 to buy back in, because if you look at this wick here, that could be a nice area to buy back in, and then hold on, because I think once this does really start moving, we are going to know about it. One thing I want to do is just put a couple of price predictions out there as well, and again we'll use the Fibonacci. If we go from the top of the move there to the bottom, as you can see, we had a nice V-shaped recovery pretty much there. Looking above, we can have a look at some extension levels. So we've got 73, 18, 113, 144 and 191. I think all of these will be hit, to be honest. Probably towards the end of this cycle, whether that be the end of the year or the end of this cycle, depends. It could be around anywhere between December and February I'm aiming off for. So I think all these levels can be hit, but the first I think the first major level is breaking that $100 area. Once it pushes above there, I think it will really start to gain some traction. I was quite lucky when I managed to buy all my Polkadot around $5. Done a few top-ups down here, so in a nice bit of profit so far, and I will be holding this for a long time, potentially post bull run. So let's see how that goes. And then if we just take a quick look at the BTC pair, which is doing quite well as well. I've still got some buy zones down here at around 5,390 sats. Like I say, I'm expecting Bitcoin to fly soon. If it does fly, the Satoshi pairs will get wrecked, and I'm still looking at buys around 5,390 Satoshis. We've already wicked down to 110. I think there's a good chance that it could come down there again. But it just depends. It depends what goes on, because obviously once Bitcoin starts pumping, it's going to naturally bring the US dollar pairs up. It really depends how well the BTC pairs will react on that. Usually, when Bitcoin's doing well, Satoshi pairs get wrecked. So let's monitor that and see what goes on. I'm not going to go too much into depth with that though. I'll just wait out, put some orders down at 5,390 sats, and let's see how the market behaves. I just want to finish off this video with talking about the Valkyrie Discord. So if you look at this, there's two options. So we have the Valkyrie indicator here. This is going to be an example. This is the Valkyrie indicator. So if you're looking at this, it does give you, so the green bands are resistance and purple bands are support. And then if you look into this, the 5-minute time frame is not the best actually, so look at 15. So you can marry a few things up with this. So if you're looking, for example, to scalp trade, imagine, right, looking at this red dot here, this is RSI overbought. That is way above the area of resistance. So that would have been a great area to sell. And then if you're looking at this RSI overbought, we shot up to here and then we rejected. We had an RSI oversold signal there, which then took us up to here. You get my drift. It does give you a good signal if you can work out a nice strategy how to use the indicator itself. So you've got the indicator, and you also have this. This is the Discord for the Valkyrie indicator of the Valkyrie traders team. Down the left hand side here, it's a massive server. Look at all these alerts. These are alerts that are going out daily by 15 traders, and honestly, they're great. I jumped on this one last night. Limit long on fill. I managed to fill that up and I made 25% on a trade. So if you want to go in and find out all about that, you'll find the link for that in the description of this video. It is Valkyrie Traders Discord. So that's going to do it for today's video. That's just some price analysis on Polkadot. A few key levels for you to buy and a few key levels for you to sell. I'm more in favour of up only, and I would not be taking any profit until you get to all-time highs. That's $1 per. I wouldn't be taking any profit until at least we get to all-time highs up at $49. And then after that, potential buyback at around 45 and hold on for dear life, because I think we will create some massive targets going ahead. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.